Hello Aquarius, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name's Desiree and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of April 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then, Aquarius, I will close out your reading with a Crystal Angels Oracle card. I apologize, I'm making making a little bit of an adjustment here so I can get all the cards in frame. There we go, that's better. So, let's see. I think that's it as far as tweaking things goes. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. Whoa, Aquarius. All right, things are good, but it looks like you're going to have to do a lot of independent work from what I'm picking up here. You know, you're not going to be able to rely on other people, Aquarius. You've got to do everything by yourself, at least temporarily. But you know what? I know, Aquarius, you guys are very driven, and sometimes I think you prefer that. I think you prefer working alone, at least from my experiences, you know, from the Aquariuses I know. But let's go ahead and get right into the reading. All right, so we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This means that you're going to be presented with an opportunity, but you're going to have to say no, at least for now. Why? Because you've got other things on your plate that are taking priority because the goal for you is to make money, okay? We also have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, this is a card of emotional sensitivity. Sometimes she could be a little bit overly sensitive or a little bit too worried about how other people are feeling, okay? So this is something you have to pay attention to, Aquarius. You know, not to say that you have to be rude or anything, but when it comes to making money, you can't worry about other people's feelings. When it comes to being successful, doing what you got to do, launching a new business, you know, investing your money, you really have to focus on your feelings first, okay? And again, I'm not saying to be, you know, mean towards anybody, but understand that your feelings take priority, especially when it comes to your career, work, making money, and so forth. Next up, we do have the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card in the reverse, this card talks about not focusing on oneself enough, you know, not investing in something that's really going to help you thrive and grow. Okay, so if you have the opportunity to spend money on yourself, take a course, go somewhere, learn something, you need to do that because there's going to be something that shifts for you internally, Aquarius, that does help you make more money, you know, quickly, or maybe helps you level up sooner than you would have otherwise. So what happens when you do that? Well, we've got that Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the card of happiness, success, joy, celebration, everything positive, everything yes. So, you know, by not worrying about the feelings of others and really taking the time to invest in your own personal growth, you're going to find success. It's pretty much guaranteed. Next, we do have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is a card where it says that you're not feeling frustrated, anxious, or worried. The other thing about this card is that it means that you feel very, very confident. And it's interesting because, you know, maybe when April 1st starts, you may be feeling a little, you know, maybe a little worried about how other people are going to respond. But by the time we close out the first week in April, it looks like you're feeling very secure in what you're doing and the choices that you're making, especially as they relate to money. Finally, we do have this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the card, like I said, you working independently. You're not going to be partnering with other people. You're really not going to be doing any type of group things. It looks like you find your best success working alone, working independently. Now, that's not to say that you won't, you know, obviously contact people or, you know, work with someone as needed. But for the most part, you do best on your own. All right, Aquarius, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2023. All right, so we've got that Three of Swords in the reverse. I love seeing that card in the reverse because it means that you are no longer feeling emotionally upset about something. It means that you've kind of released something, or you've moved past it, or you've accepted a situation as it was. And this could be something personal or emotional that was distracting you from making the money you want to make. So that's no longer, getting in the way or holding you back. Now we do have the Moon card. The Moon card talks about something is either unknown, something is hidden, something is unseen, or something is just not being revealed to you at this time. Understand that you may not have all the information you need right now, especially when it comes to something that relates to you making more money or growing your business or whatever. But it's okay. It's going to be okay, because you're just going to have to tap into your intuition, which is what we're seeing here. You're going to have to trust yourself and really trust your own gut instincts when it comes to making decisions as they affect your money. We also have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Six of Wands in the reverse talks about attention being thrown upon you. A lot of attention coming your way. And it may feel a little uncomfortable, or you may not have expected that. But this is definitely going to be a great opportunity for you to use this sudden appearance of you being in the spotlight. Maybe you can even monetize this. But just be prepared that there's going to be a lot of attention coming your way. And I think it's going to be something good. I think it's going to create an opportunity for you to make more money. Next up, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the card of financial support or assistance. Now, it looks like some financial support is coming through for you. However, it's going to be less than what you were expecting, or maybe it's just not going to come in the timing that you were expecting it to. Okay, so this means that you've got some type of financial help on the way, but it's either going to be late or it's going to be less than. All right, and then we talked about staying connected to your intuition with that High Priestess card. Now, that's also one of the cards of divine femininity. So you may need to tap into some feminine energy for a little while, especially when you're trying to figure out exactly what you're going to do to make more money. All right, Aquarius, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2023. All right, so we got that Nine of Wands card again. Didn't we have that card? Yes, I think this is it right here. So we got the Nine of Wands card. Now, this is the card of feeling a little frustrated, a little annoyed, sometimes feeling a little anxious. Again, all I can say is that it's part of the journey, Aquarius, and it's part of you growing. Sometimes we get frustrated and discouraged. But again, I don't know anybody who is successful or wealthy who hasn't had those feelings at some point along the way. Okay, so understand that it's normal and that it doesn't mean that you're not being successful. Next, we have the Fool card. Now, the Fool card means you're moving in a brand new direction. You may not have all the facts or all the answers, or you may not know what the plan is going to be, but you're excited to be trying something new. And again, you're also thrilled at the potential of making more money. We've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in the reverse talks about speed. So when I see this card in the reverse, it means that something could be delayed or something could be behind schedule. Now, this isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes we can use this to our advantage because, we always need more time, right? So don't worry if you get a word back on something being delayed or held up in some way. I don't think it's something that's going to, negate anything you've already done, and it doesn't necessarily mean a negative outcome either. We've also got the Two of Pentacles. That is the card of paying attention to the budget. Double check, triple check all your receipts, and make sure that, things are correct, because errors are made. And, that's not anything, again, someone purposely doing that, but it is something we have to be aware of. We've also got the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups talks about a happy reconnection with someone from your past. I wouldn't be surprised if an old colleague or an old friend or something like that shows up, and there is a possibility to make money there. There could be an opportunity. So, just kind of stay open to anything or anyone that shows up from your past, because there could be potential to kind of maybe make some money, either some quick money or maybe even a business thing. Finally, we've got the Four of Wands. That is the card of foundation, stability. It's also the card of marriage. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get engaged around this time, or maybe some of you are celebrating an anniversary or something like that. But the main thing about this card is that it talks about establishing a solid foundation. So when we're trying to make more money, you know, we have to have a solid foundation to build upon. And it looks like you're definitely doing that, Aquarius. You're putting everything in the right place at the right time. And I mean, yeah, that's really a positive card, because it basically just reaffirms that you're doing the right thing in the right way. All right. So let's see, whoa, what else shows up for Aquarius as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2023. All right, my cards are a little crooked, but it's okay. So we've got the Lover's card. Interesting, because we also have the Two of Cups. Now, these two cards are closely related because they talk about, you know, connection, coming together, divine union, divine partnership. Also, like kind of really connecting with your soul thing, whether it be a soul person, soul business, soul customer, soul client. So I'm feeling like with this card here, the Lover's card in the reverse, it also talks about a divine disconnection. So it looks like something is going to kind of separate, not in a nasty or ugly way, but interestingly enough, it makes room for something new. Okay, so if there is kind of a separation or a divine disconnect in some way, especially in your business, understand that it's not necessarily something that's not for your greater good, you know, something that's not for your higher good, I should say. So just see what happens, you know, try not to judge it either way. Just kind of see what happens and let things play out, because there is definitely more for you on the horizon here. We also got the Queen of Cups. Now remember, she's a repeater card. Sometimes she could be a little overly sensitive, so I'm wondering if, you know, you might be feeling a little hypersensitive towards the end of the month, Aquarius. Again, I don't think that's a problem, you know, as long as you're prioritizing your feelings. You don't have to defend, explain, or justify why you feel the way you do. It's just important that you honor those feelings, especially when you're doing something business, work, or money related. Next up, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is the card of self-limiting beliefs. So we really have to examine our beliefs and our thought processes as it relates to money and wealth and abundance and what is possible for us, okay? Nothing is holding you back, Aquarius. Everything that you want to do is possible for you in some way, shape, or form. And so you have to truly believe that, okay? Because that's when things will shift in your reality to support your beliefs, or I should say to reflect your beliefs. Next up, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Now here, this is a repeater card too, the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card that talks about group work. So the first half of the month looks like you're going to be doing work independently and solo. But then at the end of the month, you will be connecting with people, working on a group project, maybe a collaboration of some sort. So, you know, sometimes you have to do part of the thing alone and then part of the thing with other people, and that's totally fine. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That means you're going to be very busy at the end of April, Aquarius. That means you're going to have a heavy workflow, a heavy workload. So basically, this is either just giving you a heads up that you may notice that you're going to be just very productive towards the end of the month. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you may pick up an extra shift, or you may work on your days off, whatever the case may be. You're going to be bringing in more money because you're going to be working more. So just understand that there is a trade-off by doing that. You're going to have to say no to something when you say yes to more work and more money. But again, it's temporary. It's not going to be that way forever. And then we did talk about the Two of Cups. Again, that's a divine connection, a divine union. Like I said, I really believe that something that, you know, kind of separates here reconnects in a different and in a better way here, okay? So don't worry if someone or something moves away, because literally it's making space for something better. All right, Aquarius, fantastic month. Lots of changes here, but they're all positive, okay? So it's just a matter of you staying focused and, again, prioritizing your own feelings. All right, so let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Crystal Angels Oracle card. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is the card Ruby. This is bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Interesting. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Now, this totally resonates with what we talked about here, about kind of moving past something or releasing something or healing from something or forgiving someone. So, bless your heart. Reach out for any type of emotional support. And we talked about emotions and feelings with this Queen of Cups here. So Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.